at him. It's been a few months.
That's not recent anymore, honey. Yeah, that's called a gambling addiction.
Welcome back, everybody! And to another episode of... Women. Anyway, today is a very, very special episode because we'll be talking about the one thing that we can most likely not shut up about in real life, which is Genshin Impact.
For all the normal people out there who don't know what Genshin Impact is, it is a video game, open world.
It's a gacha game.
It is a gacha game.
It's a gacha game with an open world. I think the story has evolved immensely since the beginning.
There is so much plot. It's
to an extent that sometimes I struggle to keep up.
Yes.
And people are genuinely like, oh, hell, you haven't even left Inazuma. But we have Sumeru, and now we have Fontaine. So you can see from my exploration how I've gone from 100, 180 to 40.
Yeah, no, she needs to catch up. They've it's not even recently now. They had Fontaine, which is the Hydro Nation, and
it was recently.
It's not recently.
It's been a few months.
That's not recent anymore, honey. We're
already getting Natland. Exactly. I am not ready.
No.
They need to calm down. And I think the one of the things that I'm struggling with is not even the main story. Okay, I am not caught up to the main storyline, but they have so many side quests on constantly, and it's gone from having one to having like two at the same time that I want the primos, so I'm doing those, but then I'm not progressing on the actual story or the exploration because you're doing so much of the side quests. I do love all of it, but you don't have the time to do all of it. I think they're
getting better at it though. The recent Archon quest is a lot shorter than what it usually is.
Good. So really?
Yeah, no.
So I searched it up. It was like 13 hours.
Oh no, you can do it in less than that.
Okay, cool.
It took me it took me like maybe 4 hours to complete. It's really not that long.
Okay.
Yeah, but there is a lot of content. I do recommend it. My qualms is mainly the Primogems. We deserve more than what we're getting because we
are getting also better at that.
They are getting better
because we are. I mean, some of the things are ridiculous.
Yeah. For people who don't know, Primogems is like the supreme currency that is needed to pull characters that we want. Our life depends on the Primogems.
Like, for instance, in Honkai Star Rail, they get a lot more than we do in Genshin.
Yes.
But I also think that, I mean, I haven't played Honkai that much, but I think there's a lot of opportunity to get more primos. And sometimes we forget that generous. You don't technically need every character. And I think it does make pulling a lot more interesting. I am, for instance, upset right now because I had a lot of primos, a lot of wishes. I pulled and I didn't get Yelan, who I very much want for my Arlecchino because she's really good. They work really well together on a team. And I have everyone else I need for the good team build. So I wanted Yelan, but I didn't get her. Got even more wishes. So I'm now getting Soft Pity.
Mm-hmm.
And yet I don't have a single primo to pull for her.
It really is brutal. You're basically gambling, but the odds are stacked against you.
They are.
Much.
But I feel like there's a thrill to it.
Yeah, that's called a gambling addiction.
not even the getting part. Even if you don't win. I mean, I personally don't put any money into the game, which I know a lot of people do, and that's fine.
That's how gacha games get their money, because it's a free game, but they get money obviously through people buying extra stuff.
I think for the whales, it's fine, but I do enjoy the part that even when I don't win, it's kind of just trying to figure out a different kind of way to build your team and do your things your own way.
Yeah, it's using what you get, basically. I think that's how you kind of start off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's kind of having to remind yourself, and you don't need every character, even if you want every character.
You always want them. I want the new shiny things. Give me the new characters.
Some of the old ones are just as good.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. And I still have yet to obtain a lot of the like quite popular characters.
Yeah, but that's our first initial take of current Genshin, I guess.
Yeah, this is kind of like a rant. We need to go to Hoyoverse and be like, excuse me, we would like...
Excuse me, answer our questions,
more
please.
More Primogems, please, is my main thing, thank you.
So just a few things to cover with Genshin. Jen, who is your current DPS? Oh, actually, who's your current DPS and who was your previous CPS?
Okay, so currently, well, I'm not one of those people who pick the ultimate team. I just kind of pick the people I like and hope for the best. So I do have Alakino. I also have her weapon. It was a silent fuck you from Hella. But I still use Alhaitham. So those are kind of my main ones. I have Kuki because she's a good healer. And I also have Wanderer, who I love.
As your DPS?
Yeah, I just kind of alternate. He can fly, which is really useful. And he is my little angsty emo son, who I love.
I love Wanderer to the point that I'm playing like the quest that's on in Genshin right now. Not the side quest. The event, sorry, that's on. Mm-hmm. And he appears in the game as, I don't want to spoil it, but apparently like he's the hero. At least that's what the initial line was. I don't actually know if he is. But it's to the point that he appeared and his name in the game for me is Prince. And I forgot I named him Prince. So when he appeared, I thought, oh my god, even the game named him Prince. Oh, it's so stupid.
He is so not.
He's so adorable in the most weirdest ways. I love him.
He's just very angsty.
He is.
Which is just funny to me.
He is, but I love him.
Yes, I agree. I do. And I use Bennett because I don't have Kokomi as a healer, so I'll usually use my boy Bennett. And you know who my favourite was from the get-go.
Beto!
She is a fucking pirate captain. She's an electro character. She's just fucking cool, okay? She's got a massive ass claymore. Bro, what more do you want? That's the ultimate wife right there.
My teams and DPSs are a little different from yours.
Mine is just a random... I mean, there's other ones that I just kind of mix in as well.
I mean, mine used to be Kerching, but just because I saw her and I was like, I want her. I got her and she was my DPS for years. Then I was very lucky when I pulled Ayaka. And I didn't pull her because I wanted her, but I pulled her because I just wanted to pull. And I got her. And I'm so happy because she was my DPS from there. No. She is my strongest character ever built.
Your Ayaka is insane.
She has her weapon. She what she does baffles me sometimes. So she's always my go-to if I want to win. But sometimes it's now like, oh, I know she's gonna do the job, so let me just not play with her, you know? I did change... So my Ganyu is really decently built as well. I think I could do better, but I think she's really decent. Especially with Zhangling and Kazuha, because they kind of just boost everything.
Yes.
And my current is obviously Arlecchino, who I want Yelan for, because she's daddy. Sorry, she's father.
Arlecchino is father.
She is father.
Literally.
So... I saw her, there was no questions, and I was very happy. There was a guaranteed. Yes. I got her, and now I'm just happy, you know?
Exactly. I feel like this is Hoyoverse's opportunity to make more female characters with trousers, with pants on, because damn, they are so hot.
Yeah, like, I think the last time we had them were like in the very beginning when Jean is wearing like trousers and stuff, and then we had loads stunning. Of... Arlecchino is breathtaking.
Honestly.
Like, I'm sorry, George. But he knows.
There's a special place in my heart for Arlecchino.
Yeah, even my current team will have then Arlecchino. I do, because I want Yelan, but I am trying to have Xingshu, Kazuha, and Zhongli. Zhongli's a must-have, guys. If you don't have him, you cannot tell me that you do not need Zhongli. Because listen to him, look at him. I can't, to this point, actually, I got him on my birthday. I think this was like 2 or 3 years ago. And it was the most luckiest pull because it was one wish or it was one 10 pull. I was like, you know what? Let me just do one pull before we leave for cocktails, and I got him. You should have seen my reaction. My friend was so confused because she had no idea what was going on. I was like, oh my god, I got him. And ever since then, a lot of my friends make jokes about it because obviously he has a shield, so I don't really like duck when anyone like attacks. And because I
deflect.
Yeah, and I also have Kokomi, so having them in the same team, I'm always covered, but if I'm not, I can heal like instantly. So that was I'm holding a pen, guys.
Yeah, you can see who Hella's favourite character is.
Zhongli.
And speaking of Geo characters, I did get Navia, who
She's
I am using.
Amazing.
She is also beautiful design, love it. And also really strong. She's probably my strongest at the moment because I have been building her.
And what a surprise that we didn't manage to put everything into one episode, so we will be continuing this next week. See you then.